It seems that the foundation of the greatest nation the world ever seen is laid with bodies and paid for war. The beaches of Normandy to the jungles of Vietnam, the oil fields of Iraq, the mountains of Afghanistan have been distracted for way too long. It saddens me that out of all the time we've existed, we're a very relatively new nation. We've existed for only 238 years. Out of that, we've been at war for 217. That's a long. There's a 90% chance that at the time we've existed, we have been in conflict. Now, out of this conflict, there's only been 5 years that we have not been in war. We've only been in war 5 times. And that was during the Great Depression. We couldn't go to war. That was our military-industrial complex, and because of that, we went through the Depression and we came out of the Depression. And what happens is Pentagon from 2001 to 2011 has accumulated $1.4 trillion in debt. And out of that, there's $316 billion in interest from that borrowing. That money can be used to restore the United States. We're a country that's falling apart. I mean, I look at Detroit, I look at our roads, and there's potholes. Detroit, it looks worse than Afghanistan or Iraq. It looks like a war zone. Now what happens is, because of this, there's inflation. We have to pay for our wars that we don't want to go into, that our politicians make us go into. What happens is, I believe it's $45,000 right now that every single citizen in the United States would have to pay to bring us out of debt. And what happens, that money can be used for people who have been to war. Our veterans is almost 15% of our veterans make up the homeless population. That money can be used towards health care for them, for their benefits, for their mental well-being, because war is horrible and it affects people. It's no glory in it. It's atrocious. It affects people in ways that nobody can understand unless you've been through it. But, I mean, it's short. We can't do anything. It seems like people complain about what we're doing, but take no action upon it. I mean, people complain, we don't want to be in war, we don't want to be in debt. We don't want this, but our politicians make us, and we complain about it, but yet we do nothing about it. But we can do something. We can protest. We can sign peacefully. No, we don't want violence. Violence is bad, and violence has been a huge part, sadly, of our nation. Protests, petitions, do not support what the politicians are doing. And if you go to war, because violence is not an option. We're in 2015, we think we'd be past the time of where we think we have to kill people to gain something. It's a time of peace. We should grow from this. We're not the Roman Empire. We're not an imperialistic nation. We shouldn't be. I mean, we take other things from countries to increase our own motive. And it's horrible. It really is. But like I said, it's a time of peace. We need to change. It's time to stop this. Being from the Army, I've seen it for myself. I've seen how people are affected from it. You think I would support it, but I really don't. I went in the Army to help people. I wanted to be a medic. I went in to help people that their legs blown off, that got their arms blown off, they're quadruple amputees and can't even walk, or can't even hold somebody's hand, or be with their wife, are so mentally unstable that they can't even live in society. I mean, it's time to quit. The United States is a violent nation, and it's time to change our ways. It's time to become a peaceful nation. The only way we can stop this is that everybody in here, if you don't support it, then don't complain about it. Do something about it.